Hello, everybody. Okay, so it is 7:31, and therefore let's get started. Good evening and welcome to the Town Board of the Town of Austin regular meeting for Tuesday, October 12th, 2021. Please rise and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Councilmember Feldman? Here? Okay. Councilmember Shaw?
Present.
Councilmember Meyer?
Present.
Councilmember Wiltshire?
Present.
Supervisor Levenberg?
I am.
Okay.
I believe maybe we have one more in the waiting room. Let's see who we have. We do. I think Councilwoman Feldman's just about to join us, so. Here she is.
She is.
Okay. Okay, so I will get started with announcements. I hope everyone had a wonderful 3-day weekend. Mine started out with a very touching event as we gathered to remember former town councilman Jeff Harder with a field dedication in his memory at Ryder Park on Saturday morning. It was great to hear from Austin elected officials who served with Jeff during his many years on the town board, including former town supervisors Richard Wishney, Catherine Borgia, and Sue Donnelly, also Assemblywoman Sandy Galiff and former Village of Austin Mayor Victoria Garrity spoke. She spoke on behalf of her new boss, Senator Elijah Reichman Melnick, and I thank you to my board colleagues who joined, as well as other town elected officials. We also know that the Austin recreation programs and youth sports were very important to Jeff, and he also has had a positive influence on them as he served as the town board liaison to the Recreation Advisory Board for many years. And previous to that, he served on the Rec Advisory Board before he was even on the town board. So it was extra meaningful to be able to dedicate a field at one of our town parks in Jeff's memory. Thank you to Jeff's wife, Susie, daughter, Kim Cowan, and her brother and his son, Dave, who were all there, and the grandchildren, as well as to Brooks Cowan, who actually is heads up Austin JCYS. Also, the 12U team was there, and they and grandchildren helped unveil the beautiful plaque, which is mounted right in the middle of the new Jeff Harder Field. Shout out to Mike and Miriam Risco for joining us to remember Jeff and enjoy a good old game of Austin youth baseball following. So next time you're at Ryder Park, please check out the newly dedicated Jeffrey Harder Field. It's really looking quite fantastic. The beautiful fall weather has been a great setting for lots of outdoor events these past few weekends, and this coming weekend is no exception. On Friday, October 15th, Austin Recreation is hosting a kids' night out at the Caputo Community Center from 6 p.m. to 8:45 p.m. There will be fun and food for all kids from kindergarten to 6th grade. Advanced registration is required with a fee of $12 for one child and $10 for each additional sibling. Visit villageofaustin.org to learn more and register on Community Pass. Austin Matters, the Education Foundation for the Austin School District, is hosting a Movie by Moonlight fundraiser on Saturday, October 16th with the movie Ferdinand, one of my faves, starting at 7 p.m. Get there early when the gates open at 5:40 to enjoy dinner and a show from Graziella Food Truck. I know that they came to the summer concert series and they have great food, and Horseman Deli Food Truck with the Mike Risco Band performing a pre-show. I believe this is at Brookside School. Is that right? At Brookside School. Yeah. There will also be snack bags available for purchase. Space is limited, so grab your tickets now at austinmatters.org. Then on Sunday, October 17th from 2 to 4 p.m., join the Austin Historic Cemeteries Conservancy for their jazz picnic and fundraiser at Dale Cemetery. Help them help us keep our cemeteries the envy of all municipal cemeteries and even some private ones. For more information, visit austinhistoriccemeteries.org. COVID booster shots are available for recipients of the Pfizer vaccine who completed their initial series at least 6 months ago and are either 65 years and older, 18 years and older with underlying medical conditions, or 18 years and older who work or live in high-risk settings like hospitals and nursing homes. If you are eligible, please get your booster now, as it will help protect you further from getting COVID-19 and therefore protect others as well. Also remember, now is the time to get your flu shot. Flu shots are available at most local pharmacies and healthcare providers. The town will be providing flu shots to our employees free of charge. We can all do our part to keep our workplaces and communities safe from the flu and COVID-19. We are continuing to look for feedback on the town's new comprehensive plan entitled Sustainable Austining. The comp plan is organized into specific themes with draft goals, objectives, and strategies. We are interested in understanding you, our public's planning priorities. Please visit the project website at sustainablewestchester.com to complete a survey that shares themes, goals, and draft objectives. Take a moment to read each objective, then prioritize those you would like to see the town focus on in the near term. We look forward to sharing the full draft of the plan with the public in the near future. Believe it or not, November is right around the corner, and please do not forget to make your plan to vote on Election Day, which is November 2nd. Monday, October 18th is the deadline to postmark an absentee ballot, and November 1st is the last day to request one in person. Early voting will be from October 23rd through October 31st. And once again, the closest early voting polling location for Austining and Briarcliff residents is the Joseph G. Caputo Community Center at 95 Broadway. However, all Westchester County residents can vote at any early voting location, so be sure to check out the full list on the County Board of Elections site, citizenparticipation.westchestergov.com. in case there is a location that may be more convenient to your workplace, school, or any other part of your daily routine. Although there are no national elections on the ballot this year, it is just as, if not more important, to remain engaged in local elections, as most decisions made on the local level are more likely to impact your day-to-day lives in your community. So please make a plan to vote now. And that's it for me. Do my board colleagues have anything to add? Going once, going twice. We have a no. Okay. With that, I am going to turn it back over to Martha Kudisaka. Oh, are there any liaison reports before we go to Martha? And no for that too. Okay. Without any liaison reports, we'll go to public comment on agenda items only. Is there anybody here from the public who would like to comment on any of the agenda items? Mr. Public, raise your virtual hand if you're interested in commenting on any of our agenda items. And seeing no virtual hand raised, I will now turn it back over to Martha for the board resolutions.
Okay. Approval of minutes, regular meeting, September 28th, 2021. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austining hereby approves the September 28th, 2021 minutes of the regular meeting as presented.
Do I have a motion?
So move.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Approval of minutes, special meeting, October 5th, 2021. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austining hereby approves October 5th, 2021 minutes of the special meeting as presented.
Motion?
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Thanks.
Okay. Approval of voucher detail report. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austining hereby approves the voucher detail report dated October 12th, 2021 in the amount of $794,607.21.
Motion?
So move.
Second.
Any questions or discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Westchester Municipal Planning Federation event, resolved that the town board of the town of Austin hereby grants permission to the Westchester Municipal Planning Federation to serve wine and beer to attendees over the age of 21 at their event scheduled for Tuesday, October 19th, 2021 from 4:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. at Dale Cemetery.
Have a motion.
So move.
Move. Second.
So we recently learned that the Westchester Municipal Planning Federation would be recognizing the town of Austin with a Planning Achievement Award for the historic preservation of the Dale Cemetery Cottage. They also want to feature the Dale Cemetery Cottage with an event which will consist of a portion of the historic Dale Cemetery Heritage Trail walking tour and a presentation on our now award-winning project, the restoration of the cottage. They've also requested to serve some adult beverages for the attendees, which this resolution would grant. Further comments or discussion? All those in favor, I hope can all attend. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? Thank you.
Westchester County Urban County Consortium contract extension for senior center kitchen renovation. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austin authorizes the supervisor to sign an amendment to the contract between Westchester County and the town of Austin with regards to grant funding for the renovation of the senior center kitchen at the Joseph J. Caputo Community Center to extend the expiration date of the agreement from September 14th, 2021 to February 25th, 2022.
Motion?
So move.
Second.
So as we presented at our work session last week, we received grant funding from the CDBG, or Community Development Block Grant Program, to support the renovation of the senior nutrition program kitchen at the Joseph G. Caputo Community Center, which has been a very popular place in this meeting. As we anticipate bidding and construction in the fall and early winter, we need to extend our contract for the grant funding through February. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed?
Okay, resignation court attendant. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austin accepts with regret the resignation of Franklin Jackson Jr. from the position of court attendant effective October 1st, 2021.
Motion?
So move. Second.
So the next two resolutions are regarding the unfortunate final day of Franklin Jackson Jr.'s service to the town as both court attendant and constable. He was a man of many hats, including the high hat, if you knew him as a drummer. Oh, another joke. Okay, sorry. So anyway, he retired from his day job with the Village of Austin in June, but continued working for the town while he and his family planned their move to North Carolina. Franklin and his family are now permanently relocating, so he can no longer work for the town as court attendant or constable. Franklin has worked for the Austin community for most of his adult life, and he will be sorely missed. So this, you read the first one already, right? The resignation of number one. Okay, thanks. So all those in favor of, with regret, of Franklin Jackson's resignation as court attendant?
Aye.
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 Anybody opposed?
Okay. Resignation constable. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austin accepts with regret the resignation of Franklin Jackson Jr. from the position of constable effective October 1st, 2021.
Motion?
So
So
move.
moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Anybody opposed? No.
Monthly reports. Resolved that the town board of the town of Austin hereby accepts the following monthly reports for the month of September 2021. GE Helicopter, Town Building Department, Dale Cemetery, Town Highway, Tax Receiver, Town Clerk, Town Supervisor.
Do I have a motion?
So move.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Okay, so we are up to the visitor recognition section of our meeting. Is there anybody who has joined us this evening, Mr. John Q. Public out there, that would like to comment on anything whatsoever? Or maybe you have some information that you'd like to share about an upcoming event, anything whatsoever. And not seeing that virtual hand, giving you another 30 seconds. How about that? Okay. Still not seeing that virtual hand. I would ask for a motion to adjourn to executive session for advice of counsel, personnel, and contracts.
So move.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us tonight. Next week, we will be right back here, same Zoom channel for a work session. And it's actually not exactly the same Zoom channel, but we'll send out the Zoom channel. You'll see it on Friday. So we will see you then and have a great week.